They change the atmosphere. It's just like they belong here. Without them, it would be, there would be something missing.
Every single Saturday morning for the past year, ever since I've been here, I can tell you exactly where they'll be. One of a kind, 8:30 in the morning, anything and everything they can to help, they do.
I mean, it's something to look forward to every weekend.
I'm incredibly proud that they, they made a commitment and they're sticking to it. All on his own. He just said, "Mom, this is something I want to do," and I supported him in it. He plays some sports and does some things with school, but this was really a passion of his, that he wanted to help animals. And he talks about wanting to be a zookeeper or a veterinarian, so I knew that he had a strong passion to help animals, so I wanted to support him.
What our job is cleaning up poop.
Scooping cat litter, walking dogs, washing windows.
Some kids are just tired in the morning and they don't want to do this, but it's a nice thing to do for the animals.
There's nothing more, exciting than a kid that's enthused about what they're doing.
I started doing this and because I really didn't like how people were treating animals, so I wanted to try and do something.
These boys they're amazing. They make the cats and dogs feel like they are the most important thing in the whole world. The animals here, they can't say thank you.
They just kiss you and they just love you. They bring you joy.
They're just nice to be around.
Most people, they've got a practice. They go, well, we can't volunteer today because we're busy. Not this family. They come in, and they do their thing, and if they got to change in the bathroom, they're doing it here, and then they're moving on.
They're involved in everything you could ever imagine, from baseball to football to every sport, and involved in school activities.
When they leave, it's slapping high fives and see you later, until next week, and when we can do this again. They make you feel like you're important, and we're supposed to do that for them, but they do it for us.
Most of my classmates at first would make fun of me for doing this.
People that are making fun of us, they don't really know what they're talking about because they haven't done this.
He tries to make it known to all his classmates the impact that one individual can make, so I'm very proud of him for that and sticking with it.
I mean, they're just good kids. I remember Noah, it was his birthday, and we got all the staff together. He comes in and we had gotten a cake and we sang him happy birthday. He was teared up, I mean, he was just moved by the fact that these guys, cared about him. When really, he makes our lives better. They make our lives better every time they come in. When they walk in here, they change the energy of the entire place. And their family gives off an energy that just makes you feel better, makes you want to do more.
The volunteers that we have here are some of the kindest, compassionate, caring people that I've ever met in my life, and seeing it from a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old boy is something that you rarely see.
And they help us just to remember why we're doing these things.
I was a student at ACNU, and we had deaf people come in, and she was extremely intimidating. Pat is very individual. She just likes to be herself. Plus, Pat had different color hair every time you saw her. The best part of it is that she made it so comfortable. She was so natural, she was so Pat. But I would say for the last 4 or 5 years, pretty regularly, she's just been like a rock. You know, she's been here and doing pretty much everything.
Helping the Spark program, helping with papers, filing, printing, different kinds of things.
Anything you ask of her, and more.
Just because she's deaf, it doesn't keep her from doing things.
Pat stands out because it really doesn't matter whatever you ask her to do. And it's not just in the deaf program, but it's for the entire agency.
I like coming here to help and doing work instead of being bored at home, you know, so I just rather be motivated, you know, to do my volunteer work here, have something to do.
We had her sitting at the front desk, you know, and people would come in and she would guide them, but she would do it using gestures. I think the intimidation, of course, was always first, like, whoa, but I think Pat just has a way of making you feel okay.
We would always stop in and talk to her as best as we could, and but she was always very patient with us, and she even tried to teach me some sign language.
I feel very motivated to do things here, you know, and people ask me and I'm always willing.
If she sees something that needs to be done, she does it. Because, you know, the thing is that she's so meticulous in everything that she does.
She would go into her room and put out all the supplies, spread everything out, you know, like for lesson 1, lesson 2, and all the way to lesson 12.
So I don't have to worry about, you know, my files being in the wrong place, and then I also don't have to worry about confidentiality because, you know, she's very good at that.
Pat helped us tremendously by putting our material together. Made all that for us so we didn't have to do it ourselves. It saved us a lot of time.
And I like that. I like that they're asking me to help them. You know, I like communicating with the hearing people and doing those things through work here.
She would work in any department because with Pat, although she's deaf, and we know in a hearing world that creates lots of boundaries, you know, barriers, I should say. You know, they have the same communication frustrations that we have, and then you just compound that with the fact that it's a different language and hearing. And Pat just tears all those down. She would do anything. She helps with our dingo. She also signs for our deaf-blind. She's just Pat.
Reimer has 4 fabulous women who happen to be moms who value our school so much that they are willing to give up all of their time to come and help us and to do whatever it is we ask of them and whatever it is we need and not ask for anything back.
I love working with kids ever since I was a teenager.
Reimer students and staff love them.
I just have this fantasy just to be everybody's mom. If they need something, I try to help them the best I can.
I have kids here that call me mom, that are used to me.
And a lot of other kids, they kind of say, hi mom, hi mom.
Crystal has such an organized mind, it's amazing.
She makes mistakes and it's my job to keep track where she's at all times.
I just recently sent a letter home saying we'd have a second non-uniform day in March and it would be March 17th. And Crystal said, you do know March 17th is a Saturday. I said, I do now. Danielle is my silent one. She's just around doing things. And anything you ask Danielle to do, she never questions. Tanya will usually say, what do you want me to do? What can I do? It means the world to us. Hope usually stays for the entire morning.
I'm the kind of person that doesn't want to see a kid left out.
There are 4 great ladies and 4 great moms. We're glad to have them. We're very lucky.
I just interact with them, talk to them if they're feeling sad. If they want me to help them with something, I'm always there.
I help out with breakfast and lunch. I open up the packages like the kindergartners.
I do the clothing room.
She assisted me taking everything down to the spare workroom that we have, and she's got it organized. Boys' clothes, girls' clothes, sizes, different types. I could have never done it.
I go in and go through the clothes, and I'll know that somebody else has been in there because the clothes will be all messed up, and I have to go in there and refold and, you know, and stuff like that.
We've come to count on them. And I just don't want us to ever lose sight of how valuable their time is that they're giving to us. I don't want to take advantage of them.
We're a team. We help each other out.
If there's a problem that one of us can't solve, one of the other volunteers can, you know, try to help the other ones.
Everyone is great.
If anybody has any issues, we can go to them, like to each other.
It makes me feel good if I'm having a bad day or whatever. I come up for lunch and the kids will come hug me and they'll be all, you know, nice.
One of us are having a bad day, the other one's there to always talk and try to cheer them up. Everybody's like just a big family.
We have parents who care about our school, they care about our kids, they care about the entire Reimer community. They truly are a family.
Sam is our engineer in residence at the National Inventors Hall of Fame School, the Center for Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics Learning.
The school has been in existence for approximately 3 years, and Sam has been here since the inception of the school.
That was a role that was undefined, and he's done an excellent job just making sure that he's meeting our needs that we have.
He was not reluctant to just jump in feet first and just give his opinion.
Whether it's in engineering or whether it's just innovation, thinking about ways to help foster creativity in our children.
Give his time, give his intellect. So his basicness is his willingness to help and just be a part of this process.
We've got funding partners and we have founding partners, and Sam has helped us to develop a relationship with the Soapbox Derby.
It was an after-school activity. The Soapbox Derby donated 2 cars and expertise.
The kids are actually able to build their own Soapbox Derby cars from the ground up without any of the adults touching the cars.
It was kind of a family event. All the teachers and the kids and their families showed up at Derby Downs, and they raced the cars. The parents and teachers actually had an opportunity to go down the hill also, so it was a great event.
Sam was instrumental in helping us to have that program here in our school, and it is definitely thriving.
He is a great role model for the adults of the school as well as for the students. He is always here, he's prompt, he's prepared.
He's just a person who does not mind sharing his knowledge and his talent, and he will do it in multiple ways. He works closely with one of our children here in a mentoring capacity.
Sometimes we talk about inventions and how circuits work.
He was very open to that process when I approached him, and he's been mentoring the young man for 2 years now.
But sometimes we just talk about how
how our life has been.
His way with that young man has had a tremendous impact on his life.
Working with Govan, it's been a pleasure. It's taken time to develop a relationship. We're both introverts, so you know, getting to know each other first took a little bit of time, but you know, we've gotten to the point where we're just talking about things that come up in life.
The thing that I admire most about Sam is his willingness to help.
He participated on several committees to help develop the idea for the school, and his innovative ideas are what you see in real life here at our school today.